that Diddy was an informant, and they wanted you to go more into detail about it. Can you do that?
Well, see, if I'm in the car with Kirk Burrows and him and our driver, and we go down to 26 Federal Plaza, I know 26 Federal Plaza is the FBI office. All right? Now, what they went down there and what paperwork they took down there, I did not know until I found out later that he was working with an agent in DC, but he was arrested by an agent in New York. But I can't go into it, and the reason I can't go into it is because another individual found out this information and it's owed to him. But when Fox News and everybody say they can't find out who the agent is, that's bullshit. It's online. If you got certain systems that you could find out who the agent is, because we found out who the agent is, but it's not my story to tell. I would tell you that, brother, but it's not my story to tell. It belongs to somebody else, and they're going to see it come out. Puff was hit with a 40 rule because it's called a Rule 40, because he didn't show up at the agent's office in DC. The New York agent arrested him. He got adjudicated of all charges in January of 1999. Was it 99? I think it was 99 when he got 99 or 90. Was it 90? It was January of 90. It was either 96 or 99. I wish I could tell you more about it, stuff like that, but I don't have the paperwork in front of me. But when they tell you they can't find out the agent, he's a director now here in New York. It's true. He was hit with a Rule 40 for not showing up to the agent in DC, and the agent in New York arrested him and charged him, and they end up throwing it out and sealing the case. That's when, and that.
So is Gene Deal really explaining how Diddy's tied to the FBI, man? See, we all knew he was on that crooked stuff. You already know that, man. You already knew he was tied in with the feds. You already heard the stories about, you know, if you get caught, call this number, man, and they gonna get you out the jam. You already heard that. But now you hear, man, he had direct ties with the feds. He was a cooperating informant. That means he was doing favors for the FBI so they would pat his back. And we know a lot of people like that, especially if you're from the streets. You know a lot of people that work for the police. They get certain information from the police, and the police look out for them. They do certain things for them. See, growing up in the hood, you might got a head, right? A head might be buying from this dealer right here. The police want to know information on that dealer. So what they gonna do, they gonna sit back and scope out. They gonna catch her with some dope. They gonna let her out. Once they find out she's an official head, they gonna say, hey, we're gonna lock you up. But if you do some work for us and you get us some information, you wear this wire, or you do this and you do that, we'll make it easy for you. Matter of fact, we'll put you on the payroll. You better get kicked out your house, that's fine. We'll pay your rent. You ain't got no TV, you watching basic bunny ear antenna, we get you cable. The police and feds do things like this to get people to work for them. The people that's never really had nothing, the police will pay them off, man. That's what they do. So Diddy doing this is nothing new. They been doing stuff like this. You know, Diddy's just, you know, scratching their back, getting them information, and they scratching his back. Now, what information, you know, he gave them, Gene Deal really didn't say. He said it wasn't his spot to talk about it because he didn't have the paperwork in it, and whoever I guess the paperwork was on, the guy's gonna come out soon and speak on it. He said it wasn't really his story to tell, which is understandable. You know what I mean? Because if somebody said, hey, don't talk about this, I want to come out and talk about it when the time's right, that person's got the right to do that. You know what I mean? So you can't get mad at the man for doing that. But man, Diddy a Fed, man. No wonder why the feds was letting him, you know, these people talk all these years, do all this stuff. But when it got too big, when it started getting to that certain point, the feds rushed in on him. Now, we don't even know if they're going to go forward with this. We don't know. This could all be a smoke screen. We really don't know right now. We still in the beginning stages of everything. I guess after more time goes on and we see if any charges are filed, then we can, you know, speak on some more stuff, man. But as right now, it looks like they investigating him, getting all their information together, all their evidence, and then they might charge him in the next, you know, month or two. So we'll keep our eye on everything, and we'll just see how it turns out. But you know where to come to, man, for your source, man. We're gonna stay on this, so make sure y'all like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for updated videos, man. Until the next one, you already know, drop a comment, let us know what you think about the video. Peace.